Homestyle Indian is completely different than what you're getting at the restaurants. Right. The restaurants are heavy, they got a lot of oils, a lot of creams. We do not cook with creams at home, ever. So like a dal makhani, even though that's dal with butter, makhani means butter, it's very little. If we put butter in there, there's a little bit of ghee in the beginning, that's it. We don't put the tons of cream and whatnot that hide the flavoring of your food. So it's very clean cooking. I mean, I can make you a whole meal. And one time somebody said, you know, after I cooked for them, like they felt like they'd lost weight by the end of the meal because it's so clean and so fresh. I kind of feel like Indian food has been made to seem complicated. You know, we use all these words like exotic and foreign, and it's not. It's something that you can do at home with meatloaf. Say you take cumin, you know how to roast it in a little bit of oil, you can do that, right? It's pretty basic. Put it in your meatloaf and you've got an Indian-inspired, I call it fusion confusion. You know, and you've made it. It's that simple. I mean, that's really all we do is we take our 7 essential spices, and once we know how to use them, we'll pull in 2 or 3 more, like cloves and whole cinnamon stick and other things here and there. Mustard seed, like cumin, is a fantastic basic spice for South Indian cooking. So if you want to do a lentil or a dal, you can make it North Indian by using the cumin seed, and then you can surprise all your guests and your family by swapping the cumin out for the mustard, and all of a sudden you've made a South Indian dish. It's pretty amazing and so simple. And so in this country, we haven't quite seen homestyle Indian hit its groove yet. It's just really starting to, and now we're actually seeing regionalized Indian cooking. That's like the big new story. I'm working on a story for the Tribune for Diwali on that, and the concept that now you've got restaurants like in Atlanta. One of my close friends has a restaurant from Kerala. The food that we cooked that day was from Kerala, which is the Malabar coast in southwest India. And then you've got other restaurants coming up. You know, in Chicago, a lot of the folks that own these restaurants are from West India, Gujarat. So their flavor profiles are really different than ours. Their curry seems a little sweeter. So when my husband and I go out, we're not so into the curries as much because what we're eating at home doesn't have those sweet notes in it. So you may not know that, but you're going to start to know that because there's more and more people now coming out that are starting to showcase all these different regions of India as well through food.